Hello, everybody. Let's make it a quick. Hello, everybody. Let's. That's what happens when you don't mute your. That's done now. Yeah, quick crossword sesh. It's Mots Croisés. What does that mean? It means crosswords in French. We are tipping our hat to the French Open. Qualifying rounds already underway. Main draw starts Sunday. I was there last year. Took my dad for his birthday, which was on Sunday last year. This year, I can only enjoy it here from the US. However, in my more immediate future is my own tennis game tomorrow morning. I play 6:30 in the morning on Wednesdays. And so with no further ado, I think it's time to jump into the crosswords because I am, for reasons, starting this thing later than I meant to. I would have loved to get this thing going earlier, but the finals video for our Connections Online Quiz League just dropped today. A buddy tipped me off to that, and like I couldn't not watch it. I was very interested in the result. I had friends in that game. Anyway, quite interesting. If you are of a mind, it's on YouTube. It's on the they call it the OQL channel, COQL Connections Online Quiz League. If you search that on YouTube, you'll see what I'm talking about. And my team's match will appear soon enough. We were lucky enough to play in the bronze medal game. But enough about that. Here is the latest hard puzzle from Brendan Emmett Quigley. Let's take a look. He drops a hard themeless puzzle on Mondays. And this is this week's, just yesterday. What do we got? Brendan, Dove's Approach. I have no idea what you're talking about. That. No idea. Well, pay cash, which refi doesn't seem to work, does it? Placing him. He's going for there. Either. Maybe. Bailiff Black. I have seen him play. He is, I don't know, is he the world's leading banjo virtuoso? He's definitely in the top handful. He's not in the bottom handful. This could be that. This could be that. What is going on here? I've not seen it. One of the three, like makeup artists. Oh, not seeing that. Low taxes. Well, maybe not. Maybe. Hey, what's up, Eliana? How are you? Having a good day? Having a good week? I am here. What do they say? I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. Ravenite, what's up to you? My ride or die is pouring in. Ravenite, the video just dropped of the COQL League Finals, and I was meaning to stream earlier tonight. The clock is ticking fast, loud, and hard because I got to get up for tennis at like 5:30, 5:40 a.m. However, yeah, you should. It was a good time. Don't watch the video and try to play it. I think that's probably the move. I'm not seeing that. Maybe that was that long ago? This could be this. Eliana, I salute your honoring your civic duties by voting. If you want to type I'm home, you have to start with the M, not the H, it turns out. This is anime. I was thinking of like a music genre. Yeah, they had a good game, Ravenite. I thought dumps was a verb, and yet it is a noun. That'll happen. This is a demo, not Finding Nemo. This is it a date between two celebs? This is this. Can't say I found it funny or her, but God bless you, Lily Tomlin. You've got fans out there. Clearly, they're just not me. All right, this would be not sure. I mean, isn't this in Spain? Do I get partial credit for the fact that it fits there? No, I do not. Maybe perhaps stars. I love the open middle. Tip of cap to Brendan. I am a fan of this style of grid. Ryan McCarty, known for these, but Brendan, like all of the greats, can drop an open middle style whenever he feels. Chasm, which is what Ryan calls them. This could be that. I mean, I actually have a rollover I a former job packed with luscious, maybe? Could that be? We understood, but we need one more blank before the letter S. All right, this is Judah Freelander. I wanted spring to be leap, but maybe jump will get the job done. Judah Freelander, the world champion. He's a funny guy. That, oh, wow. I'm just so much here that I'm not seeing. What happened to him? I thought you meant in a George Wendt context. Let's pour one out for the great George Wendt. What a beloved man. Very popular here in Chicago. He's from here. This is this. Like that. It's just this, and this is probably part one as opposed to part five. I'm gonna say part one is more likely, but what is going on here? This is this is. I mean, this is this, so what is going on here? It's not deuce, it's D ice, there we go. Ravenite Eliana. Which of you is gonna be the ball kid and which of you is gonna be the chair umpire for my tennis match tomorrow? You know, I'm very fond of both of you, so I will let both of you decide between and amongst yourselves. Eliana, absolutely. That is what he's going for. He's got like a hard NYT. You're supposed to think this, but in fact, it's actually that. Something like that, even though I'm not seeing it. Keep it down. Is this? Is this a core or quintet? Of the string type, perhaps. Still not seeing this. Ravenite, no. I mean, I guess given that you're the one asking it, effectively no. Like, I mean, I could probably try to keep up with a child who's good at chess. I mean, I know where the pieces move, but you know, I don't have the ability to see like you know, move like you know, 5 moves into the future or whatever. Be assured, and it just does not make sense. No, I guess the answer is yeah, ish. No chess. I've seen chess notation. Like a knight is an N, and like an exclamation point is like a great move, I think maybe. Any a silly little 8x8 puzzle. Is this a quintet with an I? No, tease. It's one word. Sure, Ravenette, I'll take a look. I was thinking maybe a Tim Croce next, but as I am like feeling fatigued and in need of actually going to sleep. So yeah, we don't need to like bang out a super hard puzzle. My goal is to actually just like do this for not that long tonight too. So that works. B, huh? Is this drag race stirs, I guess. Dirt, that makes sense. This is teed off your golf ball. Maybe this is be a short. Yeah, okay, that's legit, I guess. Uh, Not loving that clue and answer combo. IRA, sure, sure. I like that. Is this tastiest? Not wild about that, honestly. But defer to PEQ. He is the man. He is one of the great ones. This is, don't know. This is probably that. That. Seen that. Or that. Huh. Maybe. I have no idea what this is, but could be right. Pimento variety. I think P-I-M-I-E-N-T-O is like a variant of that word, I think. But that is clearly not what he's looking for here in 7 letters. This would be this, I think. Oh, it would be veal. Okay, so this is in English. I thought it might be like in German or some other language. This is a long one. Looks like it. S in Germany. Sure. Some other letter goes there. I don't know. An A, an E, I have no idea. This is uneaten as opposed to use a 10, like one way to tip something. Which I did today at the barbershop, but that's a whole other exciting tale. This is, is this? Is this a, I mean, I am not loving that. Like a monotreme or like a single-celled amoeba or something. I mean, what works there? A, E, I, O, U. Honestly, not loving any of those choices. Let's go with this for a second. Keep in mind that it's probably wrong. Cover letters is. Don't know. In honor of our French theme. Yeah, is this M-I though? Just not seeing it. This would be probably that. Brandon is partial to the yes series and no series. I never think about it. But I think it's fair to say this is low. Something's wrong here. This is all one. Let's do like Tsarist Russia, and it is not TSA agents. I always get crossed up by TSA anything. I'm always like trying to make it like work as a word. Cover letters is titles, got it. Living quarters, wages, your money, anti-war. This is this like this anti-war, low taxes. Fire is axe. Anti-war is definitely spelled with 2 A's and no E's. This is rent, and I don't love this. Are we going back to pimento? Is it pimento? Is it palmento? Is it fumento? The problem is pomento. The problem is there's a problem somewhere else. And so fixing that problem and fixing the pimento mono issue is those are like 2 separate things. Does anybody see a typo here, by the way? I don't count that as like, I don't mean like an answer that I was wrong about. I mean like literally if there's a typo. Maybe point it out, so just get out of here and move on to puzzle number next. Anybody? I mean, I could just like try, like run the check grid thing here. I don't love to do that, but. Is this? An error, fair enough. I wanted this to be Hora, like with an E, but that's not, I mean, this is right. Okay, an error. Judah Freelander spelled right. Let's see up here. Terracina vaguely rings a bell. Couldn't even say if that's right or not. This can't be string quartet. Tastiest. I hate this answer and clue combo. That doesn't mean it's wrong though. Path. Wanted this to be Maze, but it is not. Hmm. God mode looks good. Uneaten. I want this to be more than one word. Really, Ravenite, you think I have a mistake? You're clearly right, but I'm just not. Terracina, I wouldn't bet my life on. Ernestine, I'm pretty sure is spelled right. This, I don't love be assured, honestly. See where it's wrong though. Okay. I guess I'll take a partial in this class. Ravenite, what in your view, what is an error? Only because it's 39 down. Thank you. Because I want to, oh, interesting. With someone dating. Oh my God, of course. A dinosaur with someone mating. I was a little hasty to, okay, fair enough. Very good. Okay, Ravenite, your reward for that is you get to be the star of our show. Copy your link. Well, yeah, right. Cross share by Michael Sobin. Ravenite, you've just told the world your real part of your real name. Don't worry, only 60 million people watch this stream, not the whole. Okay, this James? Who was that? Wait, there was some like writer of like 80s, not Herman Wouk, but there was some big. I'll say his name was like 5'5", but all right, don't know it. This is no, this is that. Oops. Oh yeah, Raven. What are you doing to me? I said I was tired. I'm going to sleep soon. Exactly, Eliana, exactly. Represented in code by 4 different characters on the top part of the keyboard. I thought it was 4 different like characters here. Mathematical operation that can be interesting. Is this like PEMDAS? Maybe not. This could be the and plus isn't there. Love that. Oops. All right, we're gonna have to move on and work our way back to that. Just not seeing it. What a TV show might be after a mid-season opposite of Parks and Rec, which started as a mid-season. Not sure about that. Oh, this is like not in mythology. That is like actual humans. Speaking of our tennis theme, let's go Serena Williams. Chess piece. Well, this could be a knight. Oh, so is this mathematical operation? Is this like negation? Ski, ska, it is ska. This is like art work. What am I not seeing? Not seeing the answer. That's what I'm not seeing. This could be hiatus. Makes sense. Not sure I know this. Modified. Interesting. The author could be Pecos Bill. Let's see. One of the two. Bret Hart in 5 letters for some apparent reason. This is not seeing that either. Is this Largo? Maybe. Let's find out. This, oh, but this is Adrian. Rocky's Boo. Is it Bullwinkle? Is there something that they haven't been telling us? Oh, if it's not Adrian, then who is it? Please excuse my drinking water. But that's just what happens sometimes when you want to drink water. I mean, ERs, ORs. Let's go Largo just for fun and see if that helps. Or maybe it might not help. The Birth of Venus, Botticelli. Are we like removing the letters? If this is like negation, then this is a T. This maybe like late, slow. ERs, ORs, either way, maybe. Painter of Venus. Ay. Raven, 8x8 was supposed to just be a little relaxing ride. I'm not doing very well. Largest Muslim nation. That's an interesting piece of trivia. Could be this. All right, there's clearly something going on here that I'm not getting. Are these like words I can hear backwards? India. I mean, Muslim nation. I mean, we're clearly meant to do India because this is like an TIO1. This is probably like negation, but what? There's some kind of weird like thing happening here, Raven, I assume. All right, so this is like a knight. N is a knight, as you just hinted in the chat box. So let's see. Not everybody but me knows what that is. Mathematical operation. Is this xenon? Unmodified. That's interesting. This, I just thought I knew basic musical terms, but I guess maybe I don't. What's going on here again? Is this Titian? Probably. Dana who? Scully? Dana Scully. And then Dana competes. Wait, no, that's not even. A Fox competitor and partner. Not seeing that. Like RNs? Is this Riri? Is this Siri? Oh, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, of course. So this is on hiatus. What is so is there like a Rebus issue here on hiatus? Tard. Dana Bash. Okay, very good. Okay, so there's a Fox partner named Dana Carvey. Dana Bash, she says for the record. Ends. Special treatment is ends, which is like these ends, I guess, maybe. But special treatment, mathematical operation. All right, what would represent negation? Like in chess, maybe there's like different ways to say that you like got out of check, or Dana Mulder and Dana Bash. Nice. Okay, so I was onto something with the Dana Scully. Okay. All right, well, this is just, I mean, maybe it's just a term I don't know. This is bizarre. Oh, Fox Mulder. Wow. Fox competitor, like Fox News versus CNN. And oh, I was thinking that like the X-Files was on Fox. Okay, gotcha. Ravenite, you're far too clever for me. I don't understand like any step of that, but now it all makes sense. Okay, well, I'm sorry to say that I am not seeing where I need to be going with this puzzle. We're 26 minutes in. And I want to do at least one more like larger hard one. So yeah, I'm gonna need a little help, I'm afraid. Cassandra, oh, I like that. Welcome to you, Cassandra, by the way. This is not Asia without the N. Yeah, you asked if I know chess notation. So the N, all right, so the chess piece, oh, wait a second. Chess piece that can be moved into the circled squares to complete the across answer. So if that's a knight, is this isn't like this, I assume. So yeah, neon, I mean, sure, but oh, and nat is like natural, I guess, but what's, I mean, the author's name is not seeing it. Nor am I, I don't love neon there, but because I don't have any faith that is this, no, I want to say Daniel Defoe. I'm seeing, I think all these 5-letter authors, but this one's got an O underneath. Just not seeing that, and I, frame job, I mean, it's not a 10K. Well, Cassandra, I blow into your Twitch stream. I start dropping answers like some kind of a big shot. Then you come here and watch me face plant. Although our friend Raven, I did say that this was like, what is this, Raven? I did you say it was untested or this is like some kind of like modified kryptonite that no one knows is gonna, what's gonna happen to them? Yeah, I'm gonna need a little more help than that. I'm just not seeing this, and I want to move on to other stuff. Not that I don't love you and your crosswords. And you know I love your only connect material, which is like just absolutely great. But all right, this isn't Asia. This is clearly TMI. So Ravenite, it has a piece and a square you move it to. Okay, so if this is a knight, it moves like in an L shape. Is that what we're doing here? And I mean, I don't know who this author is. I mean, if it's like a person whose name fits here, I don't see, with or without the letter N, I'm not seeing who that's supposed to be. Bottom circle. I mean, of course, this is meant to look like India. Oh, D1. Oh, okay. So this is where the king goes? D1. Well, this would be the king or the queen if this is row 1. So the move would be knight to D1. Interesting. Knight moving to or from D1. And D1. Oh, so like this. So it's India. So, oh, wow, Indonesia. I was not thinking of that. Very good, very good. I love it. Okay, so if this is ND8, this is Len Dayton. Is that how you pronounce it? Very nice. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is negate. Is this meant to be negation, the word? The N? Okay. So this is Len. Wait, frame job is like a lens. A sigh? A shy. That's what I'm trying to think of from Game of Thrones. That's a place. But this is, so we're getting close. A frame job like a lens going into eyeglasses. Oh, very good. Of course you're right. And knight to D8. Yeah, Ravenite. Ravenite, you are a creative fellow. Indonesia. Or maybe we want it to look like this, just for like theme. Is this like this? 12 down. Is anything quite right? Um, Sources for special treatment. Inns. All right, let's fix these. And let's try this. Oh, to say that I solved it in 12 minutes is an absolute joke. People giving me GGs that I don't deserve. Thank you, ladies. Ravenite, I think you win this round. I had nothing, or I had, let's say, very little. It was fun, but I mean, it just, that was a toughie, and I did not have what it took that time, but that's okay. It's all good. Well, let's see. We've got Eliana, Cassandra, Ravenite, and me here at a minimum. I see there's other people lurking. Welcome to everybody. Can I just say, first of all, that's a good tennis game, the four of us. But with so many smarties here, and let's see, we're about a half hour deep. I am like emboldened to tip the cap to the great Tim Croce. Yeah, I'm same here. I mean, I don't know. Was there a title of that puzzle, Raven? Was there any way I would have even known that was about chess without you telling me? I just was not seeing that. But it's all good. It's how we learn. Well, yeah, your move, fair enough. And the knight clue. All right, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You did hint at the knight stuff in there. That is fair point. Yeah, there was chess stuff all over it. Okay, so the problem is my ignorance and or inability, it turns out, not your failure to hint at it. I wasn't seeing it as a chessboard, but again, with an 8x8, I probably could have thought about that being like a chess thing. Tim Croce recently dropped his 1000th themeless on his excellent blog. Got to throw a link into the chat. Club, going from memory here, but I believe it's club72.wordpress.com. If, like me, you like a nice hard puzzle, give me a second to see if that's actually the right link. And it is. Yeah, 1000 is crazy. And what's more, he's working on the next 1000. This puzzle that we're looking at here is number 1012. And I didn't even want to do like the latest one. I didn't want to scare away people who are like about to do it. But yeah, and Tim is he's just great. I mean, he makes really hard puzzles, and those are the type that I pretty much do for enjoyment. The Saturday Stumper, the Fireball, and the Croce are the ones that I kind of come back to the most. Brendan Quigley's hard puzzles are maybe not quite as hard as these. So I tell you what, I'll jump in. I don't know. Let's say it's like a soft red light. I'll take a quick pass through the puzzle, but I won't be shy about asking you guys for help. We could also do like a group solve. I tell you what. Let me take a quick pass through this, see how fast we go, and see how much time we have left, etc. This Islander, is it an Asian? East Timor, isn't that near like said Indonesia? Don't know what that is or that. That feels political. This could be like a rep for us then. But we need more letters. I just don't know. This is probably eBay, I assume. Let's find out. I don't know what this is. Ollie or GTFO. This could be, don't know. Other people here probably know, but I do not. I guess that. This could be this, if that's right. This could be this. Could be this, maybe? Endy and Endo? Bike trick? I don't know anything about bike tricks. I just know that like I ain't doing none of those. Agents, how about this? Could be plural. In which case, go senator there. On one. No idea. Eliana, I remember that you have scientific knowledge. Let me take another drink of water and read what the heck you're writing. Everybody here knows what the interesting and cute organisms are. Tardigrades. Oh, from the previous puzzle. Yeah, I did not go back and think about that tardi thing. I don't do enough of that, like stopping and Googling midstream. It's just too rich for my blood. Too much, maybe. To the swamp. TV captain. Oh, this is probably to the stars, as in Ad Astra. And I assume we're talking about like who Captain like Kirk, I guess. What 23 across? Sulu? Adieu? Probably like that. Ad Astra, y'all. this case, in which case too rich, actually maybe good. Rank amateur, is this a noob? Now or in the future? Not yet fully. It's such an interesting clue. This could be wrong. Is Sulu a captain, by the way? I guess eventually he became one, or is that the deal? In Xanadu, did Kublai Khan a stately pleasure dome decree? Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Down to, think that is, and the clue is like the first line of the poem, but something Xanadu. If this is Xanadu, this would be an X. This is more likely Enid. And might know it from context with some more letters. Here's how the arguments are. Look at this Croce. Look at this. He's got a triple stack in the middle, a 15 and two 13s. This is pretty interesting. You don't see this. This guy is a master at making interesting grids and like really rock solid. There's never bad fill in his stuff. Interesting shapes, great clue writer, a lot of really hard material in his puzzles. Not always, but a geographic characteristic spelled with a circumflex. Well, a circumflex looks like that, or a Carcon Flexe in French. Usually I dropped S from Latin, like fenestra to fenet, which is all a fancy way of saying I don't know the answer. Is this the pre-game? Oh man, one of the great ones. I would love to stream that song right now, but you know, copyright strikes and all. Jai Guru Deva. Oh, nothing's gonna change my world. Is this an eve of something? This could be, wait. An eel. What were we just saying? Oops, an island in French is, can't get it to type it here. That would be amazing if I could get it to type it. Let's see if I can crash the whole stream by pushing too hard on a browser. Okay, if we take this character, let's see if we can paste it into this. Nope, can't do it. Too bad, but I think y'all get the idea. Okay, anyway, so the point is island or eel, ILE in French, with the circumflex shows that we drop it, move into the French language. I assume is what's going on here. Anyway, I think I've beaten that to death. It's often determined by a resolution. I am this, yeah, David, that's probably right. 62. They're patronized quite a bit. Is this like a river? I forget that. Oh, Alpha's the river. Down to apostrophe S, I just don't know. What are patronized? Like something the arts? See ya a bit later. On the rebound, y'all. All right, this I'm disappointed that it's not obvious from the opening letters. Is this like a political resolution? I was certainly falling out of love with. Actually, I don't like much of any of that really, because I want this to be in mid-air. This could be easily right. This just don't know that. And don't, well, to the stars and Sulu feel like a good fit, because to the stars, there's not a lot else that this could be. And then a captain, and then SU looks right. So offer a wager, lay a bet. I have no reason to think Enid is right. It could be a lot of things. This could be attorneys, lay odds. How about if you spell it like that, especially this? Maybe this is right. What's going on over here? It's to be OSHA. And yet, maybe like this. This could, yeah, this is clearly this. This is it Swiss francs? No, well, he was in Monte Carlo, but I assume that's the answer. So, actually, in Casino Royale, were they? Yeah, they were at the Monte Carlo Casino in the Daniel Craig one. I don't know about the earlier one. This, not sure. Wow, I have really brought the chat box to a screeching halt. Sorry, y'all. Even as more people come in here watching me babble endlessly, I'll give you a suggested discussion topic, chat box. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Are people working? Are people celebrating the end of their finals? Are people traveling? Fixes sharpness. Speaking of resolutions. Is this a servant wench, if you'll excuse the expression? Maybe. This is probably this. This is probably this. Thanksgiving Day, gritty dig spots. Sia was unstoppable. This is sand pits, I guess, probably. Greatest singers of all time. Wow. 2010. I mean, it's got to be Aretha. We saw Aretha a minute ago. It's got to be Aretha Franklin. Ravenite, I leave Friday morning for NOLA. Very much looking forward to that. Just got some email about it. Freshwater fish whose name is an anagram of a yellowish color. That's interesting. What yellowish? Aretha's clearly right. So which yellowish color has an A? Is it amber? Is it? I think amber. Bream is a type of a fish, not to be confused with Sid Bream, the former baseball player. Got together as a group, met up, meshed. Whoa, Eliana, am I ruining your GPA by distracting you on exam eve? Here it is. It's the lead up time to your test. Good luck on your test. They're patronized quite a bit. What is with ahi tuna bars? Patronized. Seeing it. Fixes sharpness, retunes. Okay, sharp as in musical note. I was thinking it was like visual. Got together. Is this mask maybe? In far from tip top shape. Sad. Not seeing that. Is this she sheds? The patron of the arts. I wanted it to be arts. Or no, I wanted it to be ARTE. That's what I think about. Sign off. Just that. Il telefono sounds Italian. I think El telefono would be. It's te amo. Spanish and Italians. I'm not seeing something. This. So I'm just not seeing something here. What is? We haven't seen this clue. So sad, I guess. Something units. Van set up to travel mobile units, I guess. It's often determined by a resolution. Something of. Something you or your spots under your back pocket. Don't know. This is the T, as I say in Boston. This is something determined by a resolution. Level of detail. What were we just talking about? That is what we were just talking about. All right, so this down to sunless sea. Am I remembering that right from my college literature, English major days? I think that might be it. This is for certain. Okay, this okay is a problem, I think. I don't know. I I'd something, see it a bit later. This REN blank blank T is not a good look. All right, so this is see you a bit later. Oh, on my way over, because this looks like an O, so it's something over on my way over. Rank amateur is a noob, but without two O's. Sorry, can't afford it. I'm broke. I do know this much. I do know one thing. Here's how everyone's wrong. You say what is going on there? Oh, butt knee? Is it like acne, but butt area? Yes, because this is you say that, but okay. See you later. Got to go. Business, say, organization. Color at a hair salon in French would be brown or blanc. If we say in French, this was a tomb. This is makes a stab, takes a stab. It could be a womb, but I feel like it's a tomb. I don't know my New Testament or my Old Testament. Baritone sax starts the tab. Okay, beautiful. Got it. All right. So there you go. There's a clue that read a certain way. And then it turned out to be something else. In mid-air is looking better and better. Endo anymore. Oh, nice. Okay. Rennet. Okay. I have actually heard of that. Couldn't have told you what it was. I think of like russet brown when I see that. Anyway, any more endo. Rolling down the street, smoking endo, sipping on gin and or juice. Um, the TSA agent didn't get you, Eliana. Something tells me that you are a good student. I just have that feeling because maybe just because you're so good at puzzles, you're clearly smart. Non-food thing that's often mixed. Audio. Ah, nice, nice. TSA. Ah, now I got you. Got it. Very good. Canada's neighbor is US and A. Poor Borat, left behind by cultural changes, and also by I'm guessing by the fact that I think Sacha Cohen sold that Bruno movie for like 32 million bucks, like straight up before it was released. I mean, that dude's set for life. Maybe he was sick of putting on that silly outfit. Drinking yet again. He did make Borat too. And it is voice work or the occasional movie. I didn't he split up with Isla Fisher, which is a drag. I respect him a great deal. I think Sacha Baron Cohen is just a brilliant guy. Like he came up with something wildly original. Um, I just respect him a lot. I mean, the guy just, I mean, it was like the most original thing in comedy in years. And oh my God, that movie. I saw the Borat movie, the first Borat movie at a screening at the New Yorker Festival. So like Borat, New York City comedy movie previews, sitting across the aisle from David Remnick, the editor of the New Yorker, which I don't think counts as a name drop. I'm not trying to pretend we're friends. Excuse me. A memorable night, and with like the gathered New York intelligentsia or wannabes, just blew the roof off the place. I did not see more than just a small amount of Who Is America. I probably should just go back and watch it. Not the sharpest axis. That could be literal or figurative. Probably this as opposed to NBC. Is this Padres? Something rap? Oh, it comes after ecstasy. The DEA comes after. So Stoops is like dumb guys, I guess. And then this is, oh, dad rap, USDA. Hardiness zones. Okay. All right, sure, why not? All right, is this third up? We haven't seen this clue yet. Yes, it is. And then this is Dura. Okay, sure, why not? And then this is, oh, what were we just talking about? Did this refer to, all right, so we have island in French and we have isle in English. All right, fair enough. Ti amo, is that the Italian one? Maybe heels. It's like this. Looks to be Lisa. And yet, and I don't love it. All right, this is Samoan. Samoas. Probably a Samoan. Eliana, you bring the good knowledge to inform what plants are. Wow. Hey, I take your word for that. Is this Lynn? I guess maybe something easy. This heels is Bad Men, EDM. Sure. Maybe bad. Oh, this is Ka, the Jungle Book. Interesting. Oh, they changed it around for the movie. That's interesting. All right, this is okay. Easy cesareans are performed by obstetricians, and we're done correctly. Look at the green in the lower right. In the lower right, that means we're done. Well done, team. Had you guys there cheering me on. I know you guys knew more of the answers than I did, but all right, that's legit. I follow that, I think. Stop the share before she croons again. Wow, it would be unlike me to stream for this short of a time. 53 minutes. It's not that long. GG to you. Do we go out hard with a like a speed race through a puzzle? If we stop now, it'll definitely be under an hour. Realistically, if I try to do like, I think I already did most, I don't always do like the, I don't always keep a friend. That's what it was. A friend of mine told me that Monday's New York Times puzzle was cute, so I did it. And let's see, what have we? Let's share the New York Times. Yeah, it looks like I've already done my share of puzzles. Yeah, 3.5 minutes on the Tuesday, not what I was going for, but not terrible, but wanted to go faster. I did the Monday. My friend told me it was cute, and she was right. It was. Let's roll it back. Here it's 9 o'clock. This will be the last puzzle. I theoretically, had I not been distracted by Only Connect League video dropping, I would have started an hour earlier, and I would be like, I'd be brushing my teeth right now because it is tennis eve, to quote. See, Eliana is not the only one with a big eve going on. Let's take a quick look at the Friday or the Saturday. Which one did I click on? The Friday. August Lee Kovac. I do not know you or your work, but hey, good for you. You got a New York Times Friday crossword. Let's try to go fast. Now let's try that. Are these Z's? Is that? It was a good guess. Paparazzo, also not right. What was her name? That woman in, I can't spit it out. 5 letters looks right though. Um, just can't think of it. Maybe. I think it's right. I don't know that. Thought it was. The Bears are who we thought they were. No, it's not it either. This has got to be this. The place could be a verb. Shag flies. Wes Unseld for the win. Place is the site. This is this. Ay, ay, ay. That is not good for me. A yak and Derek Tadge, thank God. This is an adult, sounds like that. A tough draw. Like Wednesdays in our league, perhaps? This, oh my God. Every letter's a typo. You get a typo. You get a typo. This. Hmm. Some sort of bot, perhaps. What am I not seeing? Tough raw. Hmm. Good. I'm just not seeing something. Same with that. Is this I like it? In fact, I hate it. Paulo? Is this wrong? Something here wrong? Ah, Rubik's Cube. Got it. Is it just a test? I guess so. Oh, lose a turn. That's it. You're drawing a card. Like some stories and ships tall. Okay, got it. Well, I'm not going fast, but I'm having fun. Lego art is bricks. Got it. I mean, an element with a blank T in 8 letters, I think has to be this, doesn't it? Um, hmm. Love nerd alert in the puzzle. Well done. That's like it's good, like legit slang. Something item, not so much. What's going on here? Let's find out. Relocate. Either I thought JFK was the first. Oh yeah, he was the first Catholic. Biden's Catholic. Capture or abandon would be bag lit is this. This is Getty Museum. This is something money. Man, I feel so bad. The chat box, I'm just as I talk to the puzzle and to myself, I'm not talking to the chat. Um, all right, let's push forward. It's Tuesday night. What are y'all doing this weekend? I am going to New Orleans for the big trivia thing. Central is a must. Chaotic is unruly. I don't think so. So yeah, that's the weekend for me. I hope y'all enjoy your holiday. I would love to stream again before I go, which is Friday morning, but between work and whatever, I'm not sure. that I will be able to stream again. So this might be it for a minute. Earth is dirt, not the planet, but the stuff. It might grab a bite to eat. I want it to be like a tick. Time of a schedule. Bravo me. Oh, I nailed it. Nice, Ravenite. Enjoy yourself. Grab a bite to eat. Easy money. Oh my God, do I have the wrong element? Apparently I do. Actinide. What am I not seeing? Sodium, chlorine, and something INE. This is this. Lee. Go on the lamb. That's what that is. Bravo me. I nailed it. Untidy. Bias is tilt. Molars may grab a bite to eat. Cute. Oh, and a talon might align a, so like an accounting schedule. Astatine, wow, how soon we forget our elements. FYI, this is Mount Fuji. I hope to see it by the end of the year. We'll see. My friend is there right now. I was supposed to go with her, but then she started a master's program in NYC, and she's there now, and I couldn't be there now. That's for all concerned. Clearly this is this guy. Wow. Can I do this in under 10 minutes? Maybe not. We'll see. This is Stephanie Gruff. Bet it is remains overhead. Is this like human remains? Seeing it. Well, this has to be this. Could only be this. Irene Adler. I knew there was 5-letter words going on there. This is what kind of a store? Remains overhead is hovers. It's a verb. One shooting for the stars. A spaceship? Just a gas with no H? Could it be? Gas with a P. All right. Well, 9.5 minutes. Again, not what I had in mind, but hey, it's all good because, it turns out it was the friends we made along the way. Even though you all are friends that I already had made before we were along this way, it was still fun. Thank you for joining me. Sorry this was so kind of abrupt and short. Honestly, my solving was not good tonight, but we got to check out Ravenite's 8x8 chess crossword. That was pretty sweet. Benjamin, hello. Ben Zimmer, FYI, the reason I'm streaming, I started as late as I did tonight, is because the Buoys Wednesdays COQL title bout just dropped on YouTube. So I watched that as soon as somebody tipped me off that it was there. And then I was texting a few friends. The next thing I knew, like over an hour late, we got our start an hour ago. But as is typical, as Ben has heard me whine before, when we're trying to schedule our COQL matches, I am playing tennis super early tomorrow. And so being that it's after 9 bells local, I think I'm going to pull the plug. Ben, I'm sorry, you're just arriving as we are performing the final scene of our play. I am going to New Orleans this weekend for the Trivia Nationals. Ben, you and I haven't talked schedule so much this week because we're not trying to schedule a match for the first time in months. Anyway, so will I get to stream again before going on that trip? Maybe, maybe not. Shipping out Friday morning. So it'll either be tomorrow or the next day. And I got work. I got a birthday thing for my dad. Realistically, maybe first thing Thursday. I know everybody loves when I stream at 7 o'clock in the morning, Chicago time. That's perfect for everyone. In any event, if we do it again before this weekend, then I look forward to seeing y'all. If I'm not able to, have a great Memorial Day, everybody. Hope you have some fun plans to unofficially kick off summer. Those of you going to New Orleans, Raven Night, I'm sure if you were going, I would know it. Yeah, you're not, I understand you're not going there. But some of our mutual buddies will be there. I think Pam and Daniel maybe will be there. Pam and or Daniel from our Only Connect League. Yeah, it should be fun. Ben, you'll understand who I refer to when I say our friend Ember told me or said, reached out. It was great. He said, Ben, are you going to New Orleans? Are you on a team? And I was like, I would love to be on your team. Great guy, knows a ton of trivia. I like his friends. Ben, do you remember Stan, or Mike, do you remember Stan, who was a moderator of Only Connect? He's on now. He and I are on a trivia team together. Can't wait to mix it up with those guys. So yeah, should be a fun weekend. I went once to Tacona Trivia Championships of North America when it was in Las Vegas, and that was fun, but then it ended for reasons, and then COVID. So it's finally back. And honestly, I'm going as much for like research as anything else. Because if I adore it and I'm super into it, then maybe I'll add it to my annual like rotation of like fun puzzle stuff. If I go and I'm like, it was okay, I didn't love it, then fine. I will have, I'm sure, had some fun, and I'll know next year how I feel about it. But yeah, it should be a good time. But hey, next thing you know, I'll be back in the saddle here. Will be Ravenite. Let's tee up your game in the next few weeks. I'm getting, as you can tell by the fact that I'm streaming Crosswords right now, I do have like pockets of free time, but I'm getting to the point where I will have more time to like put the butts in the chairs and like get it going, plan some trivia of my own for that night and whatever. Separately, it might be a little early to like announce anything, but there is going to be a like crossword bad boys grud match of sorts featuring our friend Paolo on this stream in in the coming weeks. I'll leave it at that. I don't know how much I've told you guys about that or y'all at all, if at all, but I'm already chuckling just thinking about it. It should be a fun time. I'll more to come. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen though. I know, ridiculous. Anytime Paolo's on here is a win, but there was a low key thing happening at ACPT that somebody wanted to throw onto this Twitch channel, and I was like, 100%. I cannot wait for that to happen, and I hope we can like make it happen. So I'll tell you all a little bit more about it after the holiday weekend, one way or the other. It should be fun. You guys will certainly hear about it, and there will be more crossword streams between now and then, so you'll have a chance to hear about it that way as well. Okay, pulling the plug. Wow, here I said it's 9 o'clock, and now it's 9:15. Pulling the plug. I'll give you all the obligatory GG. Good seeing you all briefly. Thank you to those who were merely lurking. We had some other folks here tonight. Appreciate you one and all. Look forward to doing this again soon. As I say, either in the next few days or else we'll do it next week after the holiday. Either way, have a great holiday and a great night. Talk to you guys soon.